Monday, 4/26/2010 at 11:12 a.m.
Post 101, under emergency.
Yes, I'm in front of 1024 Shadowwood. I'm a U.S. Postal Service city carrier, and there seems to be a body in the street cut up. It looks like a body, the head coming off. It is a body.
Okay, is it 1024 Shadowwood?
1024 Shadowwood Lane in Louisville.
And it's in the street?
The body's in the street, is bleeding, is decapitated. It's just laying right here in the street.
This is a person, not an animal, right?
No, this is a person.
Okay. And it looks like it's been, like somebody, it's been stabbed, or?
His body is mutilated. It has a blue sheet wrapped around the bottom. It looks like it's a female because it still has a bra on it. The head's to the side. The head's completely off the body.
So it's covered by a...
The bottom part of the body is covered with a blue sheet. You can see the feet, you can see the body, and you can see the head. The head is to the side. There's blood splattered in the street.
Okay. And it's 1024 Shadowwood Lane, correct?
1024 Shadowwood Lane, yes, ma'am.
Okay. And your name, sir?
My name is Jeremiah Gonzalez. I work for the USPS in Louisville. I'll stay here until the police get here, if they're going to get here soon.
Oh, yeah, they're on their way. And you didn't see anybody leaving the area?
No, right now, right in front of I didn't see the body myself, because when I hit 1024, I walked through the lawn, and I hit 1020. And in front of the building right here in 1020, there's actually a doors open to the address. There's blood in front with hair, and there's a person cutting that was going to cut the tree down.
Okay, so the 1024 Shadowwood, the house, the front door is open?
No, 1020. In front of the address I'm in, 1020, the front door is wide open. There's blood in the front lawn. There's hair in the front lawn. And in front of this address, there's also a company from Flower Mound. That he's the one that when I passed it, he actually pointed out, what's that over there? And then I walked over and I realized that it was a body.
Okay. I'm trying to get him over there. Okay, and you said the guy, there's a neighbor that kind of showed it to you? Is he still out there?
No, it's a company. It's a
company.
Baronet Excavation from Flower Mound, Texas.
Okay, is he still there?
He's still here.
He's still there?
Yeah, he was still here.
But he didn't see anything either, right?
He has his chainsaw running. He just walked to the side. I don't see if I see him. He was here. His coat's still here. I don't see him now.
And he's at what address again?
We're in front of 1020. He was in front of the building. I don't see him now.
Okay. But is it his car is still there?
He was next to the car. He was next to this vehicle over here. It has a chainsaw running. The chainsaw is still running in the back of the vehicle, but I don't see him. The chainsaw has blood on it.
The chainsaw has blood on it?
Yeah, the chainsaw has blood on it. I don't see him now.
Okay, and I'm sorry, give me the company name again.
It's Baronet's, B-A-R-N-E-T-T, Excavation, Flower Mound, Texas.
Okay, and he was working right...
There's a woman. I think the people who live here just got here.
They just got there?
Yeah.
Okay, tell them. And it is 1020 Shadowwood?
Yeah. Here comes the cop.
You see the officer?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to let you go. Go and talk to him.
All right.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Monday.
This is the exact spot where Maria's body was found when police and paramedics arrived. In front of this house. The man making that 911 phone call was standing in front of that house right there. And the Coronas lived in that house right there. And he would have dragged her, for some unknown reason, to this very spot. That murder took place on April 26th of 2010. Now, at the time of the murder, previous about 15-20 minutes, Maria was on the phone with her friend, and in the backyard she could hear Jose doing something, making some kind of noise. And her friend asked her what's going on, and she said something along the lines of, Jose is messing with some kind of lawn garden equipment. She didn't say chainsaw, she just said the word equipment. And after she got off the phone with her friend, she went back there to see what was going on, and that is when he brutally attacked her. So after he finished killing her, he would have dragged her body right into the middle of the street right there. And as the postal worker was making that 911 call, for a minute, he seen Jose, and then when he turned around, he disappeared. Now, after Jose left, according to the investigation afterwards, he went to a Walmart and purchased some clothes. After that, somebody in a Toyota pickup truck picked him up and took him to a dealership. And at this dealership, he asked the salesman if he could test drive a 1991 gold-colored Ford Ranger. He gets into the truck and immediately heads to the border in Laredo. According to the cameras with the border, the U.S.-Mexico border, on the camera, he is seen crossing the border into Mexico. And that is the last known sighting ever. A couple months later, after this incident took place, it was featured on America's Most Wanted. And now it's been almost 15 years and nobody has heard from Jose or seen him since. He is originally from Mexico and has friends and family in that region, but nobody has said anything and nobody knows anything. Maria, at the time of her murder, was 44 years of age and had 6 kids. So after the murder happened, Jose calls the husband of his daughter, Carla Corona, and says, quote, "I did it, I killed her, and I drug her body next door." And at the time, Carla and her husband were picking their kid up from school, and they all lived together at the time in that house. So Carla rushed over, and in that 911 call in the background, you could hear her see her mother's body in the street and start screaming, and then the police had to like push her back. Can you imagine? You hear your dad, you hear your husband tell you that your dad said that he killed your mother, and to see your mother in that violent scene with blood everywhere, and her, a scene that nobody should ever want to in their lives ever witness their mother. And so while the Louisville Police Department detectives, they were investigating this crime, they found that Jose was suspecting Maria of cheating on him. And I guess he had seen what they say in Spanish, and I could be mispronouncing the name, curanderia. Probably messed up the name, but basically in English, it's a witch doctor. So Jose had been seeing a witch doctor, and he told this person that he suspected his wife was cheating, and this witch doctor gave him some kind of potions, perfumes, some herbs, and like wrapped up in these little bags, and he told him to spray this stuff around the house, and that would cure the bad vibes, or the bad aura, or whatever you want to call it. And I guess when that didn't work, he decided to kill her in that horrible, horrible way. Now, the police did get a hold of this witch doctor. Now, all they said is, because there's not a lot to go on in this case, but they basically said there was no proof that the witch doctor told him to commit this murder, or that the person had anything to do with the incident. However, I'm not saying that this person has any kind of culpability in this crime, but when you make your living off of scamming people, well, you want them to come to you as much as they can, because they're obviously paying you each time you visit them. So they're going to tell you whatever you want to believe. They're going to sell you all kinds of perfumes and all kinds of nonsense, and they're going to fill your head full of nonsense. This person could have easily said, you know, oh, according to my crystal ball, no, she's not cheating on you. But they said, oh yeah, she's cheating. We gotta stop this. There's evil spirits in the house. And then for whatever amount of time that he would see this witch doctor, they're probably just filling his head full of nonsense, and he's believing all of the bull crap. You know, I've covered another case before of a man murdering his wife with a chainsaw. I don't know what the hell that is. That is, you know, it goes beyond like stabbing somebody with a knife. It absolutely crazy. So a family loses their mother in a horrible way. And I mean, has the dad contacted any of the kids? It remains to be seen. I have no idea, but nobody knows where he's at. And he's been on the run now for, it's going on 15 years now. We don't even know if he's alive or dead. Who knows? Who knows? If anybody has any information on the whereabouts of Jose Fernando Corona, please contact the Louisville Police Department. Their number is 972-219-3600. If he is still alive today, he would be about 64, 65 years of age. And presumably he is in Mexico, but he could have easily gone further down south into Central America and maybe even South America. Who knows? Was it all worth it for a deluded lunatic? I'll see you on the next vlog. Peace out.